Velocity Mooney, peace and blessings. All right, so damn. I don't know. I just had a brain fart. Oh yeah, getting to the Jupiter MKS, you feel me, scenario. Just a note, looking into the chart and some of the life events of Adolf Hitler. You know, he has a Libra ascendant with Jupiter being in the third house and whatnot. Jupiter is also conjunct the moon in K2. K2 being a malefic influence and, also trying Mars and the sun and whatnot, right? So, Jupiter is in its own sign, which is good, and it's having the support of some malefics, which can kind of lighten the degree of MKS of this particular position, right? So, how does the MKS Jupiter play out within Hitler's life, right? So I just searched that or something because with Jupiter, I was saying in my previous video, when Jupiter comes into the third, you're not necessarily going to be the most dangerous of individuals. You're not necessarily going to be somebody who's a physical warrior or somebody who has the axe on the battlefield and whatnot, right? And lo and behold, Hitler was not a combat soldier, right? In the traditional sense, during World War One, he served as a dispatch runner at regimental headquarters, a relatively safe position several miles from the front lines or whatever, right? He was a safe nigga, right? He did get wounded by a shell fragment, but he wasn't somebody who was actually putting his life in danger or jeopardy. And that is one of the factors when Jupiter comes in the third. Jupiter is the sage. Jupiter is the Brahmin. Jupiter is the guru. He's not actually trying to get on the front line and knock niggas' heads off, right? More suitable and peaceful paths are for the Jupiter in the third. Now, what will lead him to the military anyway? Because he has malefics trying this Jupiter, right? He has He's sitting with K2, and Mars is trying from his own sign, and the sun is as well. So he has that natural desire or that natural urge for war and for warrior like things. Even Sagittarius is a warlike sign, as well. You know what I'm saying? But actually being within the shit physically, not Hitler. Not him. Now, when it comes to his decision-making process, right, Hitler's effectiveness is widely regarding military leadership during World War II. Hitler's effectiveness is widely debated and generally considered poor by historians. While he achieved early military successes, such as the conquest of Austria, Czechoslovakia, France, and much of Eastern Europe, his strategic decisions ultimately contributed to Germany's defeat, right? He frequently overruled his generals. There goes the ego issue of Jupiter in the third. There goes to, I should have said, you feel me, either people don't listen to or take kind to your advice, or Jupiter believes himself above others, so he doesn't necessarily listen to or take kind to the device, not the device, but the advice of others, right? There goes the issue of being able to take sound counsel from others who may be your peers or whatnot, right? So he frequently overruled his generals. He issued disastrous orders such as the no retreat policy that led to massive German casualties, and delayed or halted critical military operations such as the halt order during the Battle of Dunkirk in 1940, which allowed the British to evacuate. You feel me? So, and yeah, like I said in my previous video, like, you feel me, you can believe a particular way or path is the right thing to do. You can be overly confident in it. You know what I'm saying? You can be overly convicted in a particular thing, but you're not doing the actual work. And not only that, you being overly confident in this particular decision or thing, it can often lead to some type of destruction or to some type of ruin of some sort, right? But you can't see it. You're blindly confident in this thing without the work or without the detailed knowledge, right? And his refusal to listen to military advice, his obsession with ideology over practical strategy, that's Jupiter, right? And his reliance on a circle of sycophants, often referred to as yes men, severely hampered the German war effort, right? There go the ego of Jupiter sometimes, right? So yeah, we already know genocide, small hats, murder of millions. That's not funny. Murder of millions based on ethnicity, woke shit and all that. Lucky in avoiding injury during World War I, achieved initial military success. Not a good leaver, repeating the same shit, immense human suffering, yada yada, etc., right? What else? But yeah, he was also with Jupiter in third. It can make you a very influential person through your communication. You feel me? It can make you a very, like I was saying, like a great talker, a great intellectual. You can have a lot of knowledge, a lot of spiritual knowledge as well. Hitler. If you know anything about Hitler, he was deeply into a lot of different occult sciences and hidden texts, and you feel me, mysteries behind religions, and that nigga was deep into that shit. And that's definitely signified by that Jupiter in the third being with K2 and being with the moon as well. Like Hitler was on some next level shit with that shit for real. And getting to a couple more notes before I close this video out. I don't want to make this shit too long. But yeah, widely popular when he came to power, at least, right? Due to his speech. You know what I'm saying? Due to the shit that he was saying, right? Niggas damn near like a religious figure of some sort, for real. Like, even though it was dealing with war, it's like the shit that he's preaching, his speeches, like the conviction that he's speaking with. You feel me? It's that really was damn near his greatest weapon or whatnot, right? Shit, I might end it there. Is there anything else I want to say? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at. You know what I'm saying? This is just a note on how that Jupiter MKS situation play out. Velocity.